Now, meet two photojournalists from the Palm Beach Post. Tiffany Kinney shares their photos, examples of Hurricane Andrew's vengeance.
I'd covered a few hurricanes myself, but nothing ever looked anything like this. I'm Lannis Waters. I was a photojournalist for the Palm Beach Post when Hurricane Andrew came ashore. We had chartered a plane and we were on the way to Key West, myself and a reporter. After we took off, the forecast changed so that the storm was going to hit further north, so we made the decision to land in Marathon.
So this photo is as you were flying south before Andrew.
Yes, we were flying south. These are people evacuating, and you can see, I think, how slow the traffic's moving because people are standing outside their cars.
Wow, that was intense. When you arrived in Florida City, is that when it hit you, the enormity of this storm?
When we first came into town, we started seeing buildings that were either piles of rubble or just heavily damaged. We didn't see many people out at all. And then we came across the Gold Coaster Mobile Home Park, and from outside the walls you could tell that the place had just been flattened. So we found the entrance and went in and couldn't find anyone at first. I climbed up a small tree that most of the limbs were broken off, but I could get 4 or 5 feet off the ground and saw in the distance some movement. So we went and tracked down Gary Davis, who was standing outside his mobile home wearing a plastic trash bag holding Boo Boo, one of his 2 chihuahuas. He had spent the night he started out in his home, and as it fell apart, he had moved over into his neighbor's home for a while, and then as it fell apart, he spent the rest of the night in his pickup truck with Boo Boo, and the windshield eventually blew out. He said at one time the truck was blown down the road so that he could smell the tires burning, scraping against the road.
And when you found him like this, I mean, was he?
He was pretty much like he looks. He was dazed, he hadn't slept at all. I imagine he was terrified.
That photo is pretty iconic when it comes to Hurricane Andrew.
That the scene behind him was pretty much like much of the area. It wasn't just the kind of hurricane damage that we've seen up here in our part of South Florida. It was a devastation like, I'd never seen before.
At what point did you say, whoa, this is huge, this is a big story?
From the air, when I first got down into southern Dade County, into Homestead and Florida City, that's when I knew this was I'd never seen anything like it. I'm John Lopino, and I was a photojournalist and photo editor at the Palm Beach Post during Hurricane Andrew. I was in charge of putting the photographers and reporters in different places in South Florida.
And John, you were in the air.
I shot damage on the way down, and as we flew from Palm Beach to Homestead, you could see the damage picking up, and then at a certain point in Dade County, it really looked like, cliche expression is atomic bomb went off. It did. I mean, everything was flattened. Well, what amazed me was the number of roofs gone and shingles gone and buildings flattened. Just totally flattened like a tornado. We were flying around and you don't know where you are. All the street signs are gone. So you have no idea the exact point, and you want to know for a caption. We found Country Walk. I couldn't believe all the concrete telephone poles were snapped. In a row, down the road. I've never seen anything like that. At that point, garage doors weren't reinforced, so a lot of times you would see the doors down and the car inside the house.
Wow.
Being pushed inside by the wind.
Oh my.
That was a nursery, a palm tree nursery, just flying over it. It just made a pattern, and you couldn't resist. It was horrific. But most of the times I would drive like crazy and drag the reporter to try to get to where the eye is going to be, and we never did in all those years of chasing hurricanes. And then after seeing Andrew, I said I will never go to the eye again. So I learned my lesson by just looking at the pictures.
You have to be proud of the work your team did during Andrew.
Everybody just worked together to do their job, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful group of photojournalists, but also human beings.